What to say, what would be valuable and worthy to share with you. I had some really deep insights come through during a couple ceremonies in the past couple of days. And what the heck can I say about it? I believe that there is a great power, the power of spirit, of creator, of, dare I say, I'm going to say it, God, that dwells within each one of us, and life presents a set of circumstances, relationships, and I believe that those relationships are eliciting, are tempting us in a way to bring forth this energy of spirit, of God. And so this is, I guess it's a message for somebody that feels stuck and like they're not expressing and sharing their true self, their authenticity, their joy, their gifts with others. And there's this like a pull of, oh, if only I was really sharing that. Well, my invitation is, of course, you're free to choose, and I believe that you have that choice in that. You know, I'm not so sure exactly about past lives, but I feel like I have work to do here in this shared dimension, realm, the realm in which you're receiving this message from. And I don't think I'm gonna get out of this or transcend this or evolve unless I share that. That's what I like to do. Is to do my best, as humbly as I can, to be a mirror for that power that lives within, as I'm in the process myself of finding out, curiously discovering what that means for me. And I guess today it's to share this. So if this resonates with you, if that's you, feel free to reach out to me, and I'd be happy to talk to you, support you in whatever way that I can, so that you can unleash the beast in a good way, in a way that's of service to your family, your community, your relations, the world, the chaos of destruction that I mentioned this in this podcast I made recently. We're in the 6th great extinction, which means the first 5 extinctions were a result of natural catastrophe. But the 6th, oh boy, the 6th, no, it's the result of human activity. So the way that human beings are in this web of extraction, let's say, we are, every day multiple species are going extinct, and that may well be us if we don't make a big change. So that can sound like a daunting task, but I believe that inextricably, you, me, us, sharing our true self. As I drink some Tulsi tea from a unicorn mug, the universe, relationships, is asking us to bring this energy forward. for the sake of healing, for the sake of alleviating suffering and experiencing joy. An appreciation for what is. It's an interesting paradox to find and be a attuned, harmonious nervous system in this world that we share. But I believe that the more I and a number of us can feel the perfection of, well, I'll call it sacred world, of what is, and to the degree that we can feel that appreciation, love, truth of our direct experience, the more of that is going to pour out and create a more peaceful, harmonious world that our hearts know is possible, to paraphrase Charles Eisenstein. So, I'm here to help you do your part as I play my part in this unfolding narrative we find ourselves in. And at the same time, that is why I love rule number 6. You know what rule number 6 is? I'll just tell the whole story, because that's the best way that rule number 6 is delivered. So there's 2 prime ministers, and they're visiting a country of another prime minister, and they're having a very serious meeting about affairs of state, politics. And in walks one of the townspeople, and they're freaking out. They're just losing their mind. And the resident prime minister, he says, "Thomas, please remember rule number 6. And instant peace descends upon Thomas, and he says, "Oh yes, thank you," and he leaves. They're continuing their discussion. Another townsperson comes in, and they're just really, really upset. Again, the resident prime minister says, "Sandra, remember rule number 6. Instant calm descends upon her." Maybe you see where this is going. It happens a third time. And the visiting prime ministers, after the last person leaves, and she's just in complete calm after remembering rule number 6, the resident prime minister is asked by the visiting ministers. They say, "I've seen many, many things in my life, but I've never seen something as amazing as this. Please, will you tell us, what is this rule number 6? And the resident prime minister says, "Rule number 6 is, don't take yourself so goddamn seriously." Baffled, the 2 visiting prime ministers say, "Well, what are all of the other rules?" And the resident prime minister says, "There are none." So, I find it massively important to remember to not take myself, this spiritual man sitting here, so serious as I play my role in this game. And that's the story. Thanks for watching. If you're curious and you want to have a one-on-one conversation with me, do some deep work, some very deep work, come to a retreat, join the fellowship, the men's community I'm co-creating with Kevin and Anchor, send me a message, or all of those things are available in my link tree, and you can do it that way. As far as I can see, there's a lot of work to do, and I'm going to do it with as much joy, lightheartedness, and keeping it real. Keeping it real with curiosity, compassion, kindness, infinite patience. Peace, y'all.